And welcome to the GIS Center's YouTube channel. Hey, today we're going to be looking into the MCPD web map application. MCPD stands for the Multi-State Control Point Database, and this is a joint effort between the GIS Center here at Idaho State University in the state of Idaho, as well as the state of Montana. And these are the folks that actually got this control point database started, the folks in Montana. So if you go to our website at giscenter.isu.edu, notice there's no www before it. Then click on Research. You'll see this Geopositioning Cooperative link right there. Click on it, and this, of course, is the website homepage for this entire project, and there's several facets to it. But the thing that we're going to be concentrating on today is the MCPD web map. So I'll go ahead and start this thing up, and this is the home page that you're going to see, the landing page that you're going to see with this web map application. Now, I haven't been out to this website and actually used it for a little while, so it's going to be very similar to how you're going to first encounter it. So you can grab some windows that we have, floating windows around here, and move them around. You'll see there's quite a number of control points that are showing in Montana. All of those that are turned on right now, that you're seeing, these blue control points are MCPD points. You're also going to see later on some GCDB points and some NGS, or National Geodetic Survey, points. Notice that these are scale dependent. If you look at this little gray type of color applied to it, that indicates that they're scale dependent, and you're not going to see those things show up until we zoom in a little bit. So we have PLSS corners that are shown in the blue, kind of looks like a little crosshair, and the solid blue are non-PLSS corners, other types of control points. So let's go ahead and zoom in here a little bit to East Idaho and see what we get. There we go. So if we're interested in finding out, we'll start off with this identify tool. We're going to identify MCPD points. I'm wondering, let's just say, what is this one? So what it does is it found out that this is the MCPD point located at this town range section. I'm going to grab the information bar, move this one out of the way a little bit. There we go. So here we have no, it's not a PLSS corner, so on and so forth. Gives you some information about it, and of course a person could zoom to it if they wanted to do that. You could do that with any of these points. If we zoom in even further, we would see the GCDB points and so on and so forth. So there's the real simple, if you want to call it that, the identify tool. Now the other thing that a person might be interested in is to do a more explicit search. For instance, you might be interested in finding all the control points that are in Bannock County. There's quite a number you can see over the top of the city of Pocatello, and some others in some outlying areas for Bannock County. So there's a couple of ways we can do this. Start off with the search tool. I'm going to specify we're going to be searching in Idaho. We start narrowing it down right away. We're going to be searching for MCPD points. And am I searching for PLSS corners only? No. What county am I searching in or searching for? It's going to be Bannock County. I'm not going to get any more refined than that for this demonstration, but you see you can specify the township, the township direction north or south. You can also specify the range and the range direction west or east, section number. Then you can get into some criteria, how accurate do the points have to be for your horizontal accuracy, greater than equal to horizontal method of determination. vertical accuracy results greater than or equal to, or vertical method. The point type, some options for us are all different sorts of section corners and so on and so forth. Angle points, amended monuments, etc., etc. I'm not going to choose any of these. I'm just showing you the capabilities. If you know the surveyor, you want to pull up the point surveyed by a certain individual, you can do that. And that is kind of our list of different options. So I am now going to click on search, and there we go. Here are the points that it found, and I have quite a number of them. And it gives quite a bit of information here about what we have. Now what we can do is export this information to CSV, which will open up directly in Microsoft Excel, or just to a regular text file. The default is to export to CSV, and of course you can also just print it. So if we do this, we can click on export. Now it asks me, what do you want to call this thing? And we'll say, yeah, selected records.csv will work just fine for me. And it's going to put it to my desktop. And that save is now completed. There's also these extraction tools that are available to you. You can extract data, let's say, out to Esri, a CAD format. And what this is going to be is it's telling you that there's a couple steps to run this tool. We're going to extract data and download a zip file. So you have to specify a selection area, and maybe we simply want to draw a rectangle, and we're going to, it says press down to start and let go to finish. Okay, so I've done that. What do I want to extract? Well, maybe I just want MCPD points. I could also choose GCDB points, NGS, and so on and so forth. Quite a bit of different information. Select the file format, the output file format. We'll say, hey, give me a file geodatabase, and finally we will tell it to perform the extraction. I wonder if it's doing it. Ah, there we go. I guess I wasn't patient enough, and it says the data file has been created. Would you like to save it? Sure. I should have a sure on here. Extracted data.zip. It's going to write this to my desktop, and I'll say save. Here's my selected records. So if I double click it, we get that information in Excel. That's one of the things we put out not too long ago. Close that one up. The other one is this extracted data. If I double click it, bring up WinZip, there's a zip folder here. There is my data.geodatabase, and of course you can edit that thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to extract it out to my desktop. Now I have the geodatabase, it's a file geodatabase sitting on my desktop. Okay, now here we are in ARC Catalog, and there's the data.geodatabase we looked at a little while ago. There's the multi-state control point database points in this feature class. And if we take a look at those things, those are the couple that we had selected to bring in. And look at the tabular information behind it. And it has extracted all that stuff for us. There's a lot of information inside here. And it's pretty much ready to go inside GIS and so on. So I've just returned to the MCPD, and that kind of takes care of our initial review of this database and some of it.